Hell, guys.
We're just gonna jump right into it.
Oh, wow. Okay, go for it.
So you're telling me that you think that? Why are you laughing?
We're just having this discussion off camera.
So we're just talking about how. I'm sorry. Let's start from the start. Hello, guys. Welcome back to this channel here. Isaac,
David.
stop laughing. And this boy here just said, for all those who do watch League of Legends and who have been watching the professional
Let me
world
get laid back here.
competition, that Bangi, the mid laner of SKT T1 back in the day, right? Bangi,
No, the jungler.
the jungler. That's what I meant. I was thinking jungler. I said mid laner.
Yeah.
Would take the GOAT status over Faker.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Why?
Because without a good jungler, you're not winning as a mid laner. I'm a mid laner. I know. And
You're
I've watched-
a low elo mid laner.
I don't
This
care.
doesn't apply.
I've watched a lot of high elo mid laner, and the only reason they win their game is either the other team is bad or they have a good jungle. Because mid lane is an open
Okay,
map
look,
lane.
I cannot disagree with the importance of a good jungler. I mean, heck, we've all had that garbage jungler. Sorry. We know the impact he has on the game. We do. And I do not refute. Bangi was, I mean, I have watched a lot of games. I watch Worlds like every time. I pretty much like watch every time that they have a big event. And I've seen a lot of great junglers out there. And I have to say that Bangi was probably
It was the best.
the greatest one. I have to say. His control of the, I mean, that guy was just good. That guy was good.
Yeah.
That guy was really good. But how dare you disrespect
You know why I'm saying this?
Faker,
It's the same thing. It's a
the unkillable demon king?
if Bangi, you know, remember that year when Faker was like getting camped in lane all the time, he couldn't do anything. The only reason they won is because Bangi was there. He didn't care about
That's
mid lane.
not the reason why necessarily.
No, what I'm saying
I mean,
is what I'm saying is he understood the counter jungle. But let me just give you this scenario.
do you know how much pressure Faker would absorb during these games? I would see people, like 3 people coming to gank mid lane, and they don't kill Faker.
Fine. If he was Bangi, he would have been dead.
So you're telling me that he was facing people who were
If Faker was facing Bangi, like in
And-
another team, let's just give Faker lost to Samsung, right?
Samsung Galaxy.
We take
yes.
Bangi in
Ambition.
Samsung. We put him in that team. Every single year, Faker won. He would have never won. You
How
know
can
why?
you say-
Because
how can you
every
say
time,
such a
every
thing?
time they didn't have Bangi, they lost.
That's not true. Blank won a few games. Peanut won a few
Every-
games.
No, when
In
I'm s-
fact, I think
no. When I mean the World Cup.
The
I'm
World-
not saying
yeah.
just games. I'm saying the World Cup. Every time
Oh,
they
every time
won,
they won, they did
Bangi
have
was
Bangi,
there. Every single time.
yeah, but Faker was there too
look,
every
look,
single
they cha-
time.
They change. No. But look, every time Bangi was in there, they lost.
That's not true.
Yes, but Faker's always there.
You mean the finals?
For finals
If they made it
versus
to finals.
Samsung. Faker was there, right? He lost. 2014. Why they didn't go to World? Bangi wasn't there.
That's
Oh.
no, because 2014 was like almost 10 years ago. Let me remember.
2013, Bangi was there and Faker, they won. 13, they couldn't even get to Worlds. 2015, Bangi is back. He's like, all right, let's do this again. They won. 16, they won. And you know that 2016, if Bangi was in there, they would have lost. He was the MVP of the game. 2017 rolls in. Bangi is like, I'm going to retire. You know what, guys? There's more to life than gaming. And they lost. So,
you're telling me
he's the winning factor.
that right now, if they bring back Bangi
Yes.
in his prime,
Yes, they win.
you know, I wish that Bangi could be out there and he would Maybe he understands
Bengi, if
English,
you're hearing this,
and he
you're the
would
goat.
like try to just like prove this theory by going back in and
Bengi,
playing.
if you're
He has
hearing
a life
this,
now. I'm
you're
sure.
the goat. It's facts.
So you stop.
He's the goat.
Out of all the great players out there, Pawn,
I don't care.
Wolf,
I'm saying this because look,
B. Hergson.
we all have to agree that the best team ever was SKT, the old SKT.
Right, they're the only ones who did what they
yeah,
did.
they did. See, we come back again to the win rates. 3 times they won. 1 time and then 2 times in a row. 3 times they won. And each time they won, Bengi was there. And when Bengi
But
was
each time
no,
they
but-
won, Faker was there.
But listen to this. But every time Bengi wasn't there, but Faker was still there, they lost.
So wait, because they won. So in 2017 when they lost to
Sev-
Bengi wasn't there. Bengi was
Bengi,
there.
no,
Bengi
no,
in
no,
2017?
no. Bengi already retired in 2017.
Oh yeah, they had like a big overall.
But Faker was there. If he's the GOAT, why didn't you
So in
carry us?
2016,
He was crying at the end. Oh, Bengi, why did you leave? That's what I'm telling you. He's a fraud.
Stop.
You know he loses in his own elo, like
He's
in
not
Korea.
playing seriously. You see? Oh, they won in 2016.
16.
Right.
I'm talking 17 when they lost to
So they
Samsung.
lost in 2015.
No, they lost. No, they won 13. Lost 15. No, 15.
No,
no,
they
no,
won
14.
15 and 16.
Yeah, 14. They didn't even get to Worlds. 15 they won. 16 they won. 17 Bengi is not there. They lose. Same team as in 16. 17 they lose. Bengi is not there. But your great GOAT Faker is still there, and he loses.
No, you see, look.
17 Bengi wasn't there.
I'm here in 2017, the roster. Okay. Roster for 2017.
Final. Just tap 2017 finals. Bengi wasn't
why
there.
don't I just do that?
They had blank that year. Remember?
They didn't blank. He was very blank.
Blank. By the way, Blank is he's a bronze, a silver player like us until he picks Zach. That's when he's a challenger because he's a one-trick.
That was my theory. I watched a lot of Blanks' games and I realized when he picks Zach, he's like out
That's
of the
the
world.
only time when he's good, dude.
Oh yeah, they had Peanut. That's right, in 2017.
yeah.
Okay, so it seems like every time that Bang is there, well,
Check 14 too. Was he there in 14?
he probably was.
yeah.
I think he was. In
I think he was
2004 They
too.
just didn't qualify to Worlds. They didn't even make it to Worlds.
Yeah, but let's just pick the world thing. And 2017 is the deciding factor. They still went to Worlds. They still got to the finals. But because Bengi wasn't there, they weren't good enough. Because Faker is not good enough without Bengi. That's why he was crying at the end. He's like, Bengi, where are you? Why have you forsaken me? Oh, that was so funny when he cried.
Why would you say that?
I'm like, dude, it's just a game.
No, see, 2014, Bengi was
it's-
there. They didn't
it's-
even make it to Worlds.
It's only game. Why you have to be mad?
No, because in 2017 you can actually see him trying. He was trying really hard. He even picked his LeBlanc, and he tried the basic. And that's what makes him the greatest
Smoking
player.
Mirrors. Stop.
No, because
You-
stop it. You can see the things that Faker did that only Faker did. That's why he was called. Bengi didn't get any coined titles.
That's how it is.
People called Faker God,
That's how it is.
the unkillable demon king,
Nobody is everything. Every time something goes bad
play
happens,
maker,
Every
and
time-
he does make these plays.
every time something bad happens, nobody is like, oh well, the Illuminati. Oh, what's going on? Blah 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 blah. They always, oh, that guy was a bad guy. Oh, they did something wrong. Every time something great happens, the true mind behind something happening is never called out because his action are so good and simple that you don't see it. You always see the flashy
But
things.
we can see what Faker's doing.
Because he's flashy. He's the mid laner. The mid laner is flashy.
But he's making plays.
The mid laner.
Oh,
is
and
flashy.
besides, I was just thinking about this. Just earlier here, the LCK Summer 2023. You can see when Faker got injured and he wasn't playing.
Isaac.
His team won like one game.
Isaac.
Hold on a minute.
Bengi was in there.
When Faker comes
Bengi
back,
was in there.
right?
If he was, they wouldn't have needed him.
The moment Faker comes back, they start to winning like every game. They nearly won the.
Because Bengi wasn't there.
They nearly won the region. Nearly.
Why can't you
They
just
get
accept
that. No,
fact?
the Faker buff. The goat.
Oh.
Right, there is a Faker buff.
That's a good one. The Bengi buff. That's good.
You know, Bengi was their coach.
He wasn't the coach.
No, he was the coach because Koma left.
He-
Bengi became the coach.
He wasn't
And you know what?
the coach.
What do you mean?
He's not the one leading the coaching team, the coaching staff. Those teams always have multiple coaches, but the leading coach is the one who has the last word. So if I'm like, no, I think they should do this, or this is what we do. You know what?
No,
I think better.
No, I think he would, because he would say on the screen, coach, and then he says Bengi.
No.
So, and they didn't win. Bengi was there, and they didn't
In my
win.
football team, we had 3 coaches. There
Yes.
were only one main coach.
Right.
That's who we listen to. So Bengi is just one of those. He's not the main coach.
No, I think he's the main coach.
He's not the main
I don't know if
coach.
I don't think he's their coach now, but I think last year and the year before he was their coach.
Look, Isaac. There is a difference.
My point is, Faker wasn't there. They were doing poorly. Faker came back. They went to the finals. They weren't even gonna make it to finals. They were doing so poorly with that mid laner they picked up from I don't know where. Poby, I think that was his name. Faker comes back. Win. They go to the finals.
Mhm.
That's what the greatest player does.
Isaac.
That's the Faker
Let me
buff.
take the same
So you cannot
analogy.
disrespect Faker like this.
Let me turn this. Bengi's not there. They lose. Even with great Faker. Bengi's there. They win.
Because great Faker and Bengi are there.
Because Bengi the buff is there.
So what
He's the
finals
true Baron.
did they, what what
He's the true Baron. I'm telling you. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not disrespecting Faker.
you're disrespecting Faker.
Faker is not the GOAT.
So you're saying that Bengi is the
Bengi
goat.
is the GOAT.
Bengi is not the goat. Bengi is
He
not
has
the
the
goat.
same title, win ratio as Faker. The same thing.
Yeah.
3 World Cups, MVPs. They both have it.
Faker
They both have those
has
titles.
the higher stats.
Because he's the mid laner. In this case, you cannot see the stats that
Right.
way. We
Because
cannot,
the jungler versus
yeah,
mid laner. Fine.
It's different.
But
But what?
the things that Faker
I
has
don't need.
done.
See what you're doing right
But
now.
the things that Faker have
Remember
done.
the video we did about the GOAT? The
Yeah.
GOAT thing?
What?
The GOAT
Yeah.
debate?
Sure.
The issue there, you're doing it now. You're acting like those guys.
Like bias? I'm not
Yes.
being biased.
No.
I have seen things myself that I was like, whoa.
Look. There's this thing. There's this thing that everybody knows. Win rate is all we care about.
Okay.
And the only win rate that we care about is all those 3. We don't even see the rest. Just take those 3.
Fine.
2016, Bengi was on the bench. Yes or no?
No, Bengi was playing. Bengi
He
played
was on the bench.
for a little while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
they
that-
put
but
blank
then-
in, and they were losing.
They weren't losing.
They were losing.
They weren't losing.
When they get to the final, when they get to the final,
How would they get to the finals if they were losing?
No, what I'm saying is they were they were struggling. They got to the final, they were losing because they lost that one game. They lost the second. They're like, oh, wait, this is going on, and they're like, blank. You know what? Sit down. Let's leave the seat for the GOAT. And Bengi came in with a pick that people are like, really? He takes Nidalee, and guess what? Turns the table back around. People are like MVP. Second game, MVP. Third game, MVP. And guess what? Your great Faker was there. The Demon King, whatever, he was there. He still lost.
And he did his job really well.
Yeah, he got benched
It's-
by a garbage Azio player called Easy Hoon or whatever his name
Don't
was.
disrespect no Easy Hoon right now. Seriously, Easy Hoon was good.
Yeah,
Stop.
It was alright.
Easy Hoon was good.
It was alright.
Why would your greatest player, Bengi, be benched?
No.
In the finals.
No. Bengi was benched because he wasn't playing. He said it himself. He didn't feel like the game was it anymore. That's why after next year he stopped playing. He retired because he wasn't feeling it anymore. He said it himself. You should check the interviews. He said it himself. I wasn't feeling it, and there was this young talent, Jungle, who knew what he was doing. So, but when my team needed me, I showed up.
Like a true avatar.
He showed
But
up.
he's no, I like Bengi. No, don't get me wrong. I like Bengi. I really do.
He's the best
I
for me.
think Bengi, as far as junglers go, it doesn't get better than Bengi.
Yeah.
I mean, Ambition was great.
He
In
was
fact,
great too.
Ambition's
that
up
guy
there.
was good too.
Heck, even quel autre jungler?
That guy, what was his name again? He used to play with.
Yeah, I forget their names. It's
He
been
used
a
to
while.
play with the Chinese. He was good too. He was good too.
I mean, there's been the great junglers out there, but I have to say that I would have to give the cake to Bengi. But
No.
the GOAT status
No.
belongs
No.
exclusively
To Bengi. Thank you
To
for watching.
Faker.
We have known. No, Isaac, please. It's so clear. Why can't you just accept?
I
They had-
cannot
okay, fine.
accept.
Every time they won, Bengi was there.
Faker was there too.
Fine. But when they lose, Faker is still there, but Bengi is not. Bengi is the winning factor. You're a scientist, goddammit. You know what I'm talking about here. There's winning factors, and he's the winning
He's not the
factor. Ever since Bengi left,
They
what
got
World Cup they won?
they got to the finals.
And
So
nobody
I mean,
cares if you get there. You can still be the first loser. No, nobody cares if you get there. The only thing we care about is win. Did you win? No.
But they won all those games until they got to the finals.
That doesn't matter. Because it's at the final where it's at. That's where people bring their true best. Because once you get to the final, everybody's on the A game. They want to win. And you're facing the best team of that side to the best team of this side. The other guys weren't the best team because you won. Now, face off between the bests. Everybody's bringing the A game. And you lose. You're not the best. They are. That's why they have the championship or whatever they have. So that's why Bengi is the winning factor. So if he's there and he wins, I'm not there, you lose. I'm the GOAT. It's that simple.
He's not the GOAT.
LeBron James was in Cleveland. He won multiple rings. He left Cleveland. Cleveland hasn't even get to the playoffs. They didn't even get to the semifinal.
You see, Bengi leaves, they still make it to the finals.
No, they didn't. They didn't. That's what I'm saying.
No, they're still going to finals. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
No,
they're getting to finals.
But they're getting to finals. Why?
I mean, they nearly won last year.
Why? Because
Faker,
is
the greatest of all time.
No.
I know that he hasn't looked, as great as he has looked in past years.
Don't get
But
me-
even in this weakened state, Faker is still somebody who's doing things.
Don't get me wrong, Isaac. Faker is a great player. He's right now
the greatest
Look,
player
No, not the greatest.
of all time.
He's the great player. He's a great player, and he's the best player so far.
Who has done the things that Faker has done? Let's just stay among mid laners.
Just among mid laners, he's the best. He's the best mid laners. Just like Bengi is the best jungler. It's good. That's what I'm saying. They're the best in their own way, in their lanes. They're the best. But when you bring them together, where we don't care about the lanes, we only care about the win
As
rate.
a player,
No, we only care about the win rate there.
they're similar win rate. So we
Yes.
can't go by the win rate.
They're-
We have
no,
to go
but
by skill.
Look, they're similar win rate, but not losing rate.
Because
Fa-
Bengi retired.
If
No,
Bengi-
actually, because he becomes the coach, it's the same
No,
thing.
if Bengi,
No, because as the coach,
if Bengi was still there 2017,
I wonder. Actually, who was he? Was he one
Yeah,
of their coaches
look,
in 2017?
fake
Was
all-
Bengi one of their coaches in
I
2017?
don't remember. But being a coach is it's not the same thing as playing. It's
You
not
take
the
the
same.
loss with the rest of the team.
It's fine. It's fine. It's true. But the thing is, look, that just proves that Faker needs that leg. He needs that he needs that ledge or whatever. He needs that standing arm or whatever it's going to be called. He needs that push that is Bengi for him to win. That's the best thing I can do for you right now. Except that, ladies and gentlemen, as everybody knows, League of Legends has only one GOAT, and his name is Bengi.
Faker.
I'm pretty sure he's wearing a suit somewhere in Korea with all the money he can get. Faker coming at his feet, please come back. I can't do this
How
anymore.
can you disrespect? Comment tu peux toi tu es vraiment.
You know who we should have on the panel right now? Luke. Oh man, Luke will go insane.
Why can't I see what I want to
Oh
say?
man, should we phone him right now and see what he has to say on this?
Well, I can't. I don't want to look too far in there right now.
But-
But my point is, Faker forever.
Fine, that's how you feel.
That's not how I
That's
feel.
the personal feeling.
You know what? I'm gonna ask the internet.
No.
I'm gonna just Google here. Who is the
Bengi.
greatest
Bengi
League
is and will
of
still
Legends?
be the greatest player of all time of League of Legends. It's facts. The win rate proves it.
Of course, the number one spot belongs to Faker.
Who's that?
This is Google.
He's probably bronze or iron too.
This is Google.
Nobody cares about. Dude, no, come on. You have to admit.
Why is Faker the greatest player of all time? Faker is the greatest player of all time because I'm just gonna stop there because there's even like reasons.
It's
There's
this-
like a list of
Dude,
why
it's the
he's
same
the
thing
greatest
when you go
player of all
for,
time.
Like in the team of France, you have Zidane and Barthez. They were playing at the same time.
Mhm. But none of them was the greatest player of all time.
Zidane only won that year because of Barthez. He was holding.
He did his
back.
job.
Yes, in his job, he did it so well that people were like, dude, MVP, bro.
Did he get the Ballon d'Or?
Because it's hard for goalies to get the Ballon d'Or. So that they need to fix that too, by the way. They need to fix that. They need to find a way for the goalies to be able to get a Ballon d'Or.
It's hard for referees to get the Ballon d'Or. And that one guy, the greatest referee of all time. There's another one. The greatest referee of all time. Probably the only, I don't know if he's the only one. He's probably the only referee to ever
that
get a
bald
Ballon
guy?
d'Or. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forget his
Yeah, I
name.
forgot his
Oh
name too,
man,
yeah.
I forget his
that
name.
guy, that was good.
Colina, I think was his last name.
People wanted him for every single World Cup. Like, this guy has to be there.
That guy knew what it was like to
He-
be a
he
referee.
knew. He was
You
getting
see?
paid a lot, by the
So
way.
if a referee can shine so hard that he gets a Ballon d'Or, I'm sure goalie can. So don't give me none of that
You
crap.
know, everybody knows
Mhm.
SKT only won 2016 because of Bank. You know that too. We were watching the finals together. We can watch it after this video. We can watch it after the video. They were losing until he got in, and everybody said
I do
he
remember
changed
that
the
stuff
game.
was not. Actually, I would like to rewatch that.
We were so hyped when we saw Bengi get in and actually get 2 kills right away. That guy's was good. I'm sorry.
Let's rewatch that after the thing.
We'll
here.
rewatch
Okay,
it.
but for now, it's clear.
That Bengi's
I
the
side
GOAT.
with Google that
Nobody cares about Google.
Faker all the way.
Google-
Faker all the way, man.
Google lies, by the way. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, Bengi is the GOAT. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, definitely comment. Don't listen to what he's saying.
Yeah, but yeah, don't forget, check us on TikTok too. It's the Reviewers Podcast. Don't check us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Not maybe Facebook, but Instagram, TikTok, and yeah, on YouTube Shorts too. Check out the
Absolutely.
videos. Yeah, thank you. Bye.